Okay, day 10. Yesterday was a shocking day. Just got nothing done. Just really wasn't feeling it at all. It's one of those days where nothing goes right and nothing worked. But new day, feeling fresh, and been flat out this morning already. So currently working on onboarding one of our clients that we signed in the last week since I've been filming this whole process. So that's obviously a positive. The biggest thing that I've learned probably in the last year is one, setting expectations early on in terms of what they can expect and what they shouldn't expect. So I think that's really clear. If you're not clear on what you can provide and what you're not being paid to either provide, or what is part of the business expenses on their half, it can be a cause for some frustration. So very clear onboarding, and a part of that onboarding is spending the first, week or so really trying to understand their business and what's worked historically and what hasn't worked. So I'm literally just diving into their Shopify analytics, looking at everything they've done previously, trying to read some of their old email campaigns. I'll look at their flows, I'll look at their ads. This brand that I'm actually doing at the moment hasn't run any ads, so it's a little bit different, where I'm just looking at their Shopify and what he's done previously, and then from that it'll probably take a couple of conversations with him to go, okay, let's come up with some really good angles for ads that we can create so we can actually run ads, because that's where the biggest opportunity lies for this brand in particular. Is it's a niche product. He's never run ads, but he has had some good traction. In the last year he's had 1,000 orders, so it's not enough to obviously live on, but he's done enough revenue, almost $200,000 in revenue, so there is enough of an opportunity there to be like, okay, there is some momentum, people like the product, it's got good reviews, it serves a purpose, and it's something that they will need to continually buy. So just working on that at the moment, and that's probably the biggest focus of the day, is just working on servicing the clients that we have signed in the last couple of weeks, or in the last week. The only other thing I'm doing at the moment simultaneously is rejigging our website and working on our website, because as I looked at it yesterday and laid out some of the better players in the space, and much better agencies and offers in the space in terms of landing pages, that they just had much more in-depth information, they had much more in-depth offers, they had really clear call to actions, they had really clear social proof, and we just haven't had any of that. We haven't uploaded any of that, so really got to push to fix that, because we are getting click-throughs on our ads, but we're just not getting any bookings, and it just comes down to a trust factor, and it comes down to clear deliverables, which we just have not advertised yet. So that's that falls back on me as an oversight, I guess, and it falls back on me as a mistake, but just trying to right that wrong now and get into it. But yeah, at the moment, not a whole lot going on. Just one of those days one of those mornings where you just sit in front of the computer and nothing exciting happens, but just gotta keep ticking along and keep posting organically pretty much every day. Still not a whole lot of traction on anything yet, but it's early days. Content's still obviously not great if we're not getting any views. Started posting on YouTube, and hopefully we'll have some good news in the coming days. Hopefully something starts to get a bit of traction.
How's the clients?
It's fine. Done what I can for the day, really.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, fuck all anyway.
Yeah. Kind of just waiting on responses, really. Just waiting to hear back on a few key things. And just putting together like some thoughts for. Wrote a heap of scripts this morning for. Started reading through. I don't reckon it can get worse. I mean, yeah. Started well, but.
About acquisition.
This is stressing me out though. I'm just like, fuck. I kind of like that idea. I might film that so we can test it and just be like this. The hook would be like, this took me 5 years to build, and every client that we work with utilizes this in all of them. Alright, so just a weekly wrap up with Jackson. We just had obviously not a great week in general, just one of those weeks where nothing seemed to work. None of our ads are working. Landing page isn't working. Nothing's working. So back to the drawing board. I'm going to film a Loom now for our developer to fix our website. So I'm going to break that down, make sure he's got everything he needs to update it. And we'll try and publish that because I think the website's been a huge issue. We haven't clearly defined the offer. We haven't clearly defined the benefits, the drawbacks, all these kinds of things. There's not enough social proof, which we're adding now. Not enough trust building. So all of these things are really important, and we're going to fix that and hopefully see an improvement. So we'll film that Loom now, get that off. And then I've been working on organic content scripts all afternoon, so I'm just going to keep going with those and try and knock out a few this afternoon maybe. Yo, Alexi, so I've been building a new homepage that I need you to come in and clean up if you can. So just starting at the top, I'm just going to list out everything that needs to be changed or fixed, and if you could come through and just tidy it up a little bit. There's some padding issues. Some of the sections aren't really working the way they should. So starting from the very start, we need you to take these photos away, and I'm going to send you a file of brands that we've worked with previously. You need to add those in as small tiles here. There's obviously padding issues all the way through. There's too much space, too little space here. Let's clean this up. This as seen in has broken, so we need to clean that up as well. Let's clean up the as seen in here. Next thing I've tried to do is